Good morning everyone, and welcome to my channel and welcome to my life. Today I'm going to have a little talk with all of you. It's been a while since I really shared my heart, and I really want to share some things that I've learned and things that I have felt over these last 6 months since my parents passed away. You know, on YouTube, sharing a video every single day, you become very intimate with your life with other people. And because I have a video every single day, you see the aspect of my life that maybe you wouldn't see in every YouTuber. When you only put out a video once or twice a week, you really don't get to know that person fully. But a video every single day for 5 years, well, you get to know me quite well. 6 months ago, when I lost my mom, and then 7 weeks later I lost my father, that was the most vulnerable time in my life. That was the hardest time of my life. And I shared a video every single day with all of you. I worked through all of the issues that I had faced. I worked through all of the steps that it takes when you're grieving. If I could say one word about all that, I would say bravery. I was being real brave because I knew that I'm not alone. In fact, pretty much everyone who watches my videos, everyone in life, experienced sadness and the loss of a loved one. Many times people would tell me their story and how they lost a spouse, a child, how they lost important people in their lives. I felt a real sense of community, a close-knit family, and that really has helped me get through feelings that went through. I was really hard on myself over that time. Looking back now, I realize that the grieving process is different for everyone. And there were times when I was grieving that people saw it as a way to pick on me. And then I saw it as a way that people really banded together and prayed for me. So we're going to focus on the 99.9% of the people who have really been kind to me here online. I will be honest with you and tell you that when my dad died, a part of me died as well. Mother, we were expecting her to pass at any moment for many years, for Alzheimer's pretty much took her life years before she actually died. She was unable to communicate and speak and show much emotion or anything. To this day, we don't know how much she knew. But when my dad died, you know, everything with him was normal. And it was something I was not ready for. I was not prepared for it. But I do believe when I put that camera on every single day, it has helped me tremendously. And then a few months after the passing is when my anxiety attacks started coming back, and I realized that that was partly because of the trauma of losing someone. I really believe that there was a part of me when they died, it died, and even though I still loved life, there was just such deep sadness. It's hard to explain. It's a sadness that you feel. It's an emotion that it physically, you feel it. And I was at the point where I had given up on some things in my own personal life. And I'm sure everyone has felt that way. For weeks on end, I would get up and just do the chores that needed to be done. Just did what had to be done, but there was no feeling in it. I let things go. I didn't do the things that I enjoyed doing, and depression was starting to set in for the first time in my life. while I suffered from anxiety, I never had depression. And I felt that life was just never going to be the same. And then I had that light bulb moment, that moment when I felt so ill that I realized what importance life still holds for me. So back in December, I started cleaning my house. You saw all of the videos where I did extreme cleaning, totally taking everything out of a room and cleaning it, going through my food pantries, the canning garage, our son helping us. That was the turning point in my life, was because I realized that there's so much more to life yet for me. Their time on this earth was up, but it's not my time yet. And while heaven seems so much brighter for me because I know that my loved ones are there, I'm sure everybody feels that way, because the older we get, the more our loved ones are gone before us. And so death isn't so scary anymore. But I realized that God has a reason for me to be here. And I need to pick myself up, brush myself off, and start again. My youngest daughter came over and she said, "You know, Mom," she said, "it looks like life here." She said, "Everything looked like it was dying, and now it looks like life." She was referring to our home and the painting and all of the things that we are doing. And that's what it is. It's like life. I'm full of life. It's so easy to get caught up and wrapped up in the struggles and the trials of our lives and all of the hurt and the loss, that we forget that there's life, every single one of us. Having to breathe again and having a breath is something that we should ever take for granted. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I still have days where I'm very sad. But instead of sitting and staring at my four walls, I get up and I work towards something. Something that will bring happiness. I think about the things that my mom loved and the things that my daddy liked, and I create those things. And before I know it, my sadness is turned into joy. And I think of all of the amazing memories that I have of both of them. And our house is turning into a little bit of a memorial. And it's so much fun because I'm thinking, what did Mama like? What flowers did she like? What flowers did Daddy like? What did Daddy like to do? And I'm incorporating them in my house. So everything that I do is a happy memory of them. And also my husband's parents, which were my closest friends growing up as a young Mennonite wife. I was married at age 17, and so to me they were just like my parents as well. They helped raise me. And so we think about all of these things, and we transforming our place into this memorial that brings happiness to all of us. And that is what's really making a difference in my life, and the help of all of you. All of you have shared with me your openness about grieving and the process that you've all been going through, and it has really helped me. And so I want to thank again YouTube for this platform, because I can say without a shadow of a doubt that YouTube has transformed my life in an emotional way. And I could never, ever say how grateful I am. Human words cannot even begin to share with the transformation of all of you and having the platform of YouTube has created in my life. And so I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you is the best human words that I possibly could say, because you all have transformed my life. Yes, it takes bravery on my part to share so many intimate parts of my life, but it takes a lot of bravery on your part to accept me, a stranger, into your life and to share your life with me. And for that, I am eternally grateful, and I thank you.